UPC codes and product packaging. Every product you see on the shelves will have its own unique barcode, and that is no different for your own products that you will send into Amazon FBA. Every product needs to have a UPC code, which stands for a unique product code, and that is how Amazon will identify your product to be that of what you are sending into Amazon, so it doesn't get mixed up with any similar or like for like products, and how their systems can quickly identify which products you are sending in and attribute them to you as a seller and into your inventory. In this video, I'm going to show you how to buy those UPC codes, where to buy them from, and the best process for doing so. At the end, I'm just going to give a quick highlight into product packaging and what you need to do to actually get your products packaged. So, as I said before, Amazon needs to have a particular type of barcode added to every single product. It needs to be on the packaging of your product, and it needs to be easily available and clear for them to scan in. There is a system for Amazon to actually add barcodes to your products. However, that is not recommended. It costs a lot more money, and it has caused confusion in the past. So there's quite a few providers, as you'll see here. A simple Google search for UPC codes for Amazon has highlighted a long list of companies that can provide these for you. However, I would suggest that you go with a reputable and well-known company that can provide barcodes that are actually individual to you. They haven't been used by other sellers, and they are recognized by Amazon. I have personally used GS1 Barcodes and Barcodes Mania in the past, both of which are recognized by Amazon. They will be in the format that you need them to be, and as I say, they won't be used by other sellers, as that's the last thing you want, is to actually put the barcode in the system and it's already linked to a seller. These are unique to the UK. However, a UPC code is valid across all marketplaces, including US, Europe, Australia, and other countries. Sometimes they do come in slightly different formats. However, when you buy the barcode, it will give you the different formats for what you need for the UK or for the US, for example. So just perform a basic search on Google, and you can have a look around to compare prices, but just make sure they are genuine UPC codes. So I'm just going to take you onto the website for GS1, and as you can see here, get a barcode for Amazon. So this is a dedicated company that actually provides barcodes for Amazon specifically. There's a lot of different information on here. They are very informative as to what you need, and they can give you some support here if you're not sure. However, it goes on to say what a unique identifying product in the category is and why you need a UPC code, but it's very easy to go about getting a barcode and which ones you need. Moving on to Barcode Mania, this is a little bit more straight to the point. They don't provide all that education. However, you can simply go on and you can see 10 barcodes here are just $10.99. So you can pick up a barcode and buying in bulk of 200, they're just $69.99. So about 30p per code roughly. So you can buy them very cheaply depending on how many products you need or you have. However, if for example you only have 5 products, you only have to buy them once. Once you've bought the barcode, that will be valid for the product's lifetime. You save it. You will later just send this UPC code to your supplier, and they will be able to add it to your products. If your supplier is not able to actually add the label to your products, which I've never experienced that to be the case. They're all well versed in adding the codes to the products because that is what they do. However, you can go onto other sites and they can provide you with stickers of the products, and you can do so manually. Obviously, if you're doing that in bulk, it may take up a lot of time, and I strongly recommend that you actually get your supplier to do that. So once you've purchased your barcodes, just save them, and they will come in a number of different formats, but save them in a file type that you can then send on to your supplier and have them added to your products. In our example, selling weightlifting accessories, we have a lot of different size variations, so we might have to buy the barcodes, and if we had 5 sizes, we would just send them a code individually, and we can either identify in the name of each barcode or highlight which one it refers to which size. So the first one would be for a small, a medium, a large, and so on. You just need to make sure they know exactly which code is to go on which product, because you will later use this code to input onto Amazon, and that's the way that they will identify which product or which size variation you are sending in. So it's very important that you actually get the right UPC code on the right product, and that is clear between you and the supplier, so you can have the correct product sent into Amazon at a later date. That's a quick whistle-stop tour as to how to get your UPC codes. It is very simple and straightforward. So just go on to a reputable site, buy your UPC codes and have them sent on to your supplier. And you want to do that before the product's been made, so it doesn't hold things up and they can have it to the product at the right time. As I said, I'm going to touch on product packaging. And there isn't a particular website that I can show you for this, and it's usually something that you can just discuss with your supplier. You can have very basic sort of polyform bags to put your products in, or clear bags, clear packaging for your products to be included in, and that will be absolutely fine as long as you have a UPC code attached to it. And that's what we started off doing, and a lot of our bulk products are still sent in the same basic packaging. However, if you want to be a little bit more fancy, if you're selling to a higher end market or a higher end product, you may want to find some better packaging to fit in with the colour scheme for your brand or your logo. And the way I would suggest doing that is researching other products in your market, having a look at what packaging they come in, and find what packaging you like best. Because when a customer actually receives the product, it's going to look better if it comes in a nice, perhaps, box with nice bright colours and a good design. Your website, you can put details such as your website on there, so you can move customers over to your website at a later date, as opposed to the product just arriving in a blank clear bag. So if you just want to add those extra touches, just consider liaising with your supplier and seeing what they can do in relation to packaging. It's always worth doing that whilst the product's in its initial manufacturing process, so that you have that packaging sorted from day one. It's not something that's necessarily going to help you get more sales. However, it will improve the overall customer satisfaction. If it's a reorder product, it may just highlight the quality of your brand over others that perhaps aren't doing that, and it may help you stand out.